So I'm with today Kris Kubiena, who is the Proposition Delivery Director at VocaLink, and we're going to be talking about VocaLink's growing consultancy services business and what the propositions it has for banks and other financial services providers around Europe and internationally increasingly. So Kris, can you tell me a bit of background about how the consultancy services division has come about and is growing? Because it's not something that people, particularly in the UK, would associate with VocaLink.
That's correct. We're very well known for being at the centre of payments, but not necessarily as a consultancy provider. However, it's been driven by demand from our customers. They realise that the experiences that we've gained over the years from developing a replacement for the UK payment service, for building a faster payment service, for implementing a European clearing and settlement service have given us some unique capabilities and some unique insights into the problems that payments providers face.
In terms of what they're asking for, are there any universalities or are there any regional differences?
There are certainly some universalities. We are now engaging with customers and potential customers globally, and one of the things that we're hearing is that they are all interested in how they deal with the drive towards immediacy in payments. And that's certainly something that nearly everybody we talk to has flagged up as a concern and as a potential business proposition. So
that plays towards some of the strengths that you've developed in the UK market in terms of the projects you've done, faster payments and backs and so forth, doesn't it?
That's correct, and I think we are in a unique position because we understand the technology that underpins payments, having developed all of those systems, but we also understand the business drivers behind those payment systems. So we have had to solve compliance issues, we've had to solve strategic payments business case issues as part of offering the services that we do. So not only can we help our customers resolve technology issues, but we can align them with business drivers. So it's all very well saying we have the ability to advise our customers on how to provide an immediate payment solution, but what does that mean without the business case? What does that mean without the end consumer proposition? And that's something that we are able to join up and say, here's the technology, here are the technology problems that you're going to have to solve, here are the scheme problems that you're going to have to solve, and here's what the end customer is telling us they want.
How do you then take that and internationalise it in terms of reach? How do you address those issues? Because you're not that large an international company.
People probably don't realise that we are effectively now a global company. It's true to say we don't have offices in every part of the world, but we certainly have a presence in Europe, and we are engaged with a number of customers and potential customers in Asia and Central and Eastern Europe. And the way we achieve that kind of reach is working through partners. We have some natural partnerships, certainly in our technology partners that we've worked with in the UK, and Oracle is certainly an example of that. And we have business partners that we've identified who can help us produce propositions and assist our customers in ways that are real and matter for the local environment.
Okay, let me just go back to the driver that you said was the immediacy that people are looking for. I can see where faster payments comes in from the UK perspective. That's up and running, has been for a while now. How do you take that outside the UK and take it to larger markets?
Well, the first thing we've done is a lot of research on what globally people are looking for, so the end consumer. And there are some very interesting results which we will be talking about at Cybos this year. But we're in the lucky position where the consumer is driving demand for making payments on their mobile phone, at a kiosk, or via SMS capability. And this is something from a consulting perspective. We have sponsored research. We can provide that research to our customers, and we can also talk about the types of solutions that would be required in order to deliver that service. We can talk about the business models that make sense. We can talk about the regulatory issues that have to be resolved and dealt with and covered, and we can talk about the scheme issues that need to be dealt with and understood.
In terms of neutrality, how do you guarantee that you are being neutral? You're not just promoting your own products, and you're seen as an independent advice centre.
We will, of course, recommend our own products where appropriate, but we're well aware that there may be that painful moment where our product isn't right for the customer, and as a consultant, you're only as good as the last piece of advice you gave, and we will recommend alternatives where they fit the customer's requirements better than those that we deliver.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, you said that you're engaged already in some interesting projects and discussions. Just as a final question, when will we actually see some of these things come to fruition? What sort of timescales are we talking about?
Well, there will certainly be some announcements at Cybos this year in terms of the products and services that VocaLink will be offering. And I think we all know that internationally the speed of change in payments is increasing, and I'm expecting some very interesting announcements during the course of next year.
Okay, look forward to hearing those during Cybos and beyond. Thank you very much, Kris.